The animation quality of The Egg Collector is beautiful. The narrative's interesting, but the execution's not so great. This is a Warner Brothers cartoon from 1940, directed by Chuck Jones and written by Robert Givens and Rich Hogan, with voices provided by Mel Blanc, Margaret Hill-Talbot, and Gay Seabrook. And this is a Sniffles and Bookworm cartoon. And I don't know how I feel about Bookworm as a character. I like the character, but I don't know. Just Sniffles and Bookworm as a duo don't really sit well with me. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I just don't think it's the best double act. But never mind. They both decide they want to take up a new hobby, egg collecting, and the egg they've decided to collect is the egg of a barn owl. However, Sniffles and the Bookworm are obviously both quite small characters, and barn owls are quite a bit bigger. Will they be able to get the egg? It's a bit slow. It takes quite a while to get there, and once it gets there, what happens isn't that interesting. It really isn't the most well-developed or well-paced narrative. However, it is beautifully animated. I just feel like visually it is really stunning. We have some great environments. The design of the owl I really like. The colour of the egg I really like. So visually, it was quite a treat. And Sniffles is very cute. But the pacing was just terrible. And not a lot happened. So I can't say it's a very good cartoon. But at the same time, I'm inclined to recommend it because I enjoyed watching it. But maybe not fully watching it, if that makes sense. I enjoyed watching the animation, but the narrative itself was a little bit dull. So it depends on what you look for. Normally I am narrative driven, but when we have some characters that have an interesting design or they're quite cute, like Sniffles, that's enough, usually, to keep me engaged for, 6 or 7 minutes. So it's not terrible, but the narrative needed quite a bit of work. But I'd still recommend it. If you've never seen a Sniffles cartoon, I wouldn't say start with this one, because most Sniffles narratives are much better, much more detailed, better pacing, much more fun and fascinating. This is a bit of a weak link, but I guess not every Sniffles cartoon can hit the mark every time. It's worth watching, but I'd say just bear in mind that it's not perfect.